First pitch is moments away in Cincinnati. The Cardinals and the Reds are next. Now from the future home of the 2015 All-Star Game, there's a great look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Game number 3 of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, and I think right now both teams are just trying to get into the flow of the season. It's a first series. You just want to get through this, start getting used to playing every day. Hopefully come out of the gate strong.
More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. They'll step in against a real strikeout artist, the hard-throwing right-hander Johnny Cueto. John Jay will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. It's going to find its way into center field, and the leadoff man is aboard to start the afternoon. So the Cards get the leadoff man on base, and with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Cincinnati Reds. It's brought to us by Majestic. Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch, and he lays off there 1-0.
That's probably how this afternoon's going to play out. I mean, this is a home plate umpire that likes to keep a tight strike zone.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at first with no outs here. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Michael Lee will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Now a slider is lined toward the gap in left center, and that's going to be down for extra bases. And he's not stopping as third base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game.
Well, we've seen a couple really good swings here early on, and that's a good one there as this ball is going to plug the gap for 2 bases and give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
Matt Adams will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Adams certainly did enough last year to stake a claim to the starting first base job going forward with a .284 average and 17 home runs in 108 games. Here comes the 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Oh, and he comes up with it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Matt Holliday will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Holliday last year, another typical Matt Holliday season. An even .300 average, 22 home runs and 94 driven in. Now a swing, and he takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And Ludwig will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Home half of the first coming up from Great American Ballpark. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Brandon Phillips will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, number 4, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the catch is made, one away.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Zach Cozart will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Now here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Come on, Red.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Well, you always want to avoid using a lot of energy in the early part of the game, and he's taking that to heart. 5 pitches and 2 outs already here in the bottom of the first.
Joey Votto will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, the previous pitch was a fastball away. This time, they try to come in with that fastball. He jumped all over it.
Jay Bruce will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Votto, the runner at first. The pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Give it, Red. You can do it, Red. Come on.
And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Go, Red.
Fouled back. Full count now. 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Here's the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Chris Heisey will get his first opportunity now.
Let's go, Red. Come on.
And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Votto leads from second. Here's the pitch. And he got him. Reds strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Yadier Molina leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
Let's go. Shut him down.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
1-1.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Get out of here, Cardinal.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Pitch by Cueto, a bouncing ball for Frazier at third. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Mark Ellis.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and set to stand in as the second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Let's go, Cincinnati.
Now a swing and a ground ball, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0. Todd Frazier will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
And this is low, ball one.
Come on, Red.
Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
center fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
Ryan Ludwig will take his first cuts of the ball game here. First pitch coming. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Nobody out, runner on first. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And there's a big swing and a miss from Ludwig as he becomes the first out of the inning.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Stay out of the double play.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Molina will stay with this one for route number 2.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Johnny Cueto will get his first shot at it here. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Jay will take this one in, and the inning is over. One left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Shelby Miller will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
And that's over. 2-1. And now this is strike 2 called as he shakes his head. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
John Jay will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
And there's ball 2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, 1-out base runner for him right here, and that's something they hadn't had for a little while, as that's going to break a streak of 6 in a row that he had retired prior to this base hit.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman.
Woo, he's leaning toward second.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Let's go, guys!
Here's the 2-0 pitch. There goes Jay. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Michael Lee will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around.
You can do it, man! You can do it!
Jay leading off second, now the pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Matt Adams will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Now a swing, and he bangs this one into right, and that should get a run in with 2 away. It's good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well, and they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now.
Well, this is a guy you don't want to make a mistake to with runners on base, because when you do, he normally does something like this. This is a bolt right here. You could hang your laundry on this one, and it's going to wind up scoring 2.
Man at second here with 2 away, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And he misses 2-1.
His pitch count is really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
And this is going to be a foul ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Yadier Molina. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Short lead from second. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
And now here 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Phillips. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cards lead it 3-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as internet sensation Dat Dude Brandon Phillips gets set to lead off the Cincinnati half of the inning. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Zach Cozart waits on deck. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
Well, with this guy, a walk is definitely as good as a hit, so that's probably why he's taken 3-1.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Lee is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Zach Cozart will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Miller is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Yeah, not a real easy pitch to bunt there to start the at-bat. You see there, he shows late, and that pitch is up a little. And those can be difficult to get on top of, and he winds up just popping this ball up.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Gets under the fastball there and pops this one up. This is just beyond the infield on the right side. And Ellis will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail in this one 3-0. Johnny Peralta will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's go, Reds!
And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. Cueto's pitch, a bouncer headed for Phillips at second base. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Mark Ellis will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Put him away.
And this will be fouled away. And Ellis looks at one that misses here, a ball and a strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Yeah, this is all about knowing how to play right field here in your home ballpark. First step is good, angle's good, and he runs this one down heading into the corner.
Shelby Miller will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Let's get a K. Come on.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Oh, and maybe not, as this ball's kicked out there.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. Or he might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
John Jay will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Ready now on 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ball 2. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Reds 0. And there is Jay Bruce. As we told you, he'll start things out here in the home 4th.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
First pitch to him. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
You can do it.
Here we go.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Down the line, but this will kick foul.
Foul ball.
Hit hard to second. Throw by Ellis, and there's one gone.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Chris Heisey will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And here's the first pitch. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Looking good, Cincinnati.
And he struck him out.
And we'll get in tight here and give you a look at how he grips this curveball. You'll see the wrist action on the finish as he lets this thing go. And that one had some big-time snap to it.
Todd Frazier will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And gone! A home run! A solo home run for Todd Frazier. And the Reds hit the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
This guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his second home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the power-hitting outfielder Ryan Ludwig. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That home run estimated at 401 feet.
Go, Ryan.
This is fouled off to the left. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. The Reds get 1 on the home run by Todd Frazier. We're through 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Matt Carpenter will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Carpenter.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, You can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Here it comes, 2-1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
And there you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count. He's at 83 for the ball game. Not a huge concern just yet, but he's starting to get up there.
Michael Lee will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Changeup called strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Let's go, Red! Come on, Red! You can do it!
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, yeah.
Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Matt Adams will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
And sometimes when you've got a pitcher who's out there scuffling a little bit, you worry more about throwing strikes than you do about the base runners. And I think that may have been the case right there.
Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Therefore it is Votto, 2 away now.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cards leave 1, and it's still 3-1. Brian Pena will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Brian Pena.
Let's do Cincinnati!
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out. Now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter, as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle. First offering on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Here we go.
I can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
He's set. Now the pitch. Got him.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. This is headed toward the hole and through the hole. A 1-out single. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Zach Cozart will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Joey Votto We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5.
MVP.
Low for ball 1.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Sam LeCure will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Sam LeCure.
Yadier Molina will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Yadier Molina.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Bruce is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. That misses, 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop 3rd strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, he's lucky this ball doesn't get further away. It's a fastball in the dirt, but luckily he's able to block it and make a strong throw to first.
Mark Ellis will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Really?
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Still won't get him to fish downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. 2-1 now.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Now the 2-1. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Jay Bruce will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup. 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Ball 1 for that man right there. Just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Change up low, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Miller readies the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Lined foul as this gets over the Reds' dugout. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Chris Heisey will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Bruce on first. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this is another frustrating at-bat for him on the mound. I mean, he's burned through 15 pitches on just these last 2 hitters.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame.
Well, the strikeout pitch has certainly been there for him all afternoon, and this, in fact, is the 3rd time he's victimized this guy.
Todd Frazier will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Peralta for 1. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Shelby Miller will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Pitcher, Shelby Miller.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control. 0-2. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Yeah, that's a pitcher up there, all right. Sounded like he hit that ball with a rolled-up Sunday newspaper.
John Jay will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And a ball 1-0. Hit softly to the right side. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2.
Since coming in the 6th, he's knocked down 5 in a row, giving him a real lift out there.
Matt Carpenter will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. He tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. St. Louis is out in front, 3-1. Ryan Ludwig will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. First pitch is a swing and a ground ball right at Ellis at second. On to first is Ellis, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Brian Pena will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Jack Hanahan will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Get the runner to second. Oh, yeah. There we go.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And Holliday's got this one, and there are 2 gone.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Brandon Phillips will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball one.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Now, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw over to Ellis will get to force at second, and that'll retire the side. Reds leave one. They still trail it here 3-1. J.J. Hoover will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
J.J. Hoover.
Michael Lee will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
For the Cardinals, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Matt Adams will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Now the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Oh, and he turns on a fastball here and drives one into deep right center. And that ball is gone. Home run. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Well, that could turn out to be a real big at-bat here in the top of the 8th. You know, solo shot pushes this lead out to 3 now, which certainly isn't going to guarantee anything, but it's definitely a nice cushion to have when you're only needing 6 outs.
Sean Marshall will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Sean Marshall.
Matt Holliday will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now.
Oh, did he ever hang one there? I mean, that thing is sitting on a tee. He got away with that one big time.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing hard liner to left center. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
You think of all the foul tips, bumps, and bruises that a catcher takes over the course of a season. For him to put up offensive numbers on top of that, especially now that he's been doing it for a few years, wow.
Johnny Peralta will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now the 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And no problems over there for Votto, as that'll end the inning. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. St. Louis leads it 4-1. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Trevor Rosenthal is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tony Cruz will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Zach Cozart will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Leading out for the Reds, the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Ball 1.
Outside ball.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now a late square, and this is popped up, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Well, of course, one of the cardinal rules of bunting, you have to try to bunt a strike. Here he just sort of jabs at this thing, pops it up, and this essentially becomes a wasted at-bat.
Joey Votto will stand in, called out on strikes his last time. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
And this is what Votto can do to you. He might be the best around at just getting on base. Last year he walked 135 times, which led the National League and set a Reds franchise record. Well, let me tell you, that's a franchise that's been around a long time. It's had some great players.
Jay Bruce will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Votto, the runner at first, the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike two. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Now a ground ball heading for the hole and through the hole as Peralta can't track it down. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Chris Heisey will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
He pitched to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Jay is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Todd Frazier will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
And keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
Just get the base hit already.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And here's where the Reds need that one key hit that's been avoiding them.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
2 down, runners at first and second. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
This guy's been their lone bright spot offensively. Second RBI of the game, and he's driven in each of their 2 runs.
Jason Mott will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Jason Mott.
Billy Hamilton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Ryan Ludwig will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And Ludwig won't chase that one. It's 1-2 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. And Holliday will make the catch, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. 9th inning coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 4-2. Billy Hamilton will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 6, Billy.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jonathan Broxton will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Mark Ellis will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Let's go. Shut him down.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
The 3-1 is on the way. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
And they're keeping the pressure on, even with the 2-run lead here in the 9th. They'd love to increase their lead a bit before they take it to the bottom of the 9th. That's for sure.
Tony Cruz will be the batter. To right field. Hamilton will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
John Jay will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Let's get the easy two now. Let's go.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Hopped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Santiago is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
Matt Carpenter will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
In there, 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Seth Hargrove is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 65, Seth Hargrove.
Brian Pena will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
From the bottom of the ninth, catcher Brian Pena.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Ramon Santiago will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just one out.
Brandon Phillips will stand in as the possible tying run, but first he'll be looking to get that runner in from third. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Phillips, 82 RBIs a year ago, and he's got a duck in scoring position here with one away. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Zach Cozart will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
These are the tough ones for a first baseman. If this bounces a little sooner, it's not that tough of a scoop, but you see it short hop him and bounce right up toward his belt buckle. Not a safe spot. He can't dig it out.
Joey Votto will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fellow right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 4-3. So long from Cincy.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Reds, the winning pitcher is Shelby Miller. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Johnny Cueto. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.